Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome you. My name is Steve Coburn. I work with Sterling Systems, and I want to thank you for joining me today. We're going to learn more about the value of the Autodesk Building Design Suite 2014. Let's get started. Here's our agenda today. First, we're going to talk about the industry trends that technology in the Building Design Suite can address. We'll refer to this as BDS. Then we'll talk about the value of the BDS that is specific to architects and highlight what's new in the 2014 version. Next, we're going to show you the BDS tools in action by covering some compelling engineering workflows. We will then spend some time on how you can move to BIM and what the next steps are. And finally, I'll tell you how to find out more about the Building Design Suite. So with that, let's get started. There are some key trends that are driving change and opportunities in the AEC industry for improved sustainability. One is urbanization. Over 50% of the world's population now live in cities, and this trend will only continue. McKinsey One estimates that in the year 2030, 5 billion people will live in urban areas. That's an increase from 3.5 billion today. China and India alone will see an additional 500 million citizens move to their cities. The availability of cheap natural resources such as energy, water, materials, and land is diminishing. This is where sustainability and economics intersect and are driving transformation in our industry. Energy and water in particular are major components in the cost of operations for corporations, and municipal governments. So, investors, consumers, and communities all have an interest in converting to more efficient ways of constructing and managing buildings and the infrastructure over their life cycle. Today's marketplace is intensely competitive. The global recession has dramatically affected the level of new construction and changed expectations for the bottom line. Owners and AEC service providers need to achieve more with less and deliver projects faster and with less environmental impact in order to compete and win. AEC projects are getting more complex. With increasing requirements for sustainability or collaboration, projects are getting more and more complicated. You now need to coordinate and communicate design, materials, schedules, budgets, and compliance across a dispersed team of stakeholders. There is an explosion of new technology, including the cloud computing and mobile devices, helping to change the way we work and giving us greater access to ever-growing amounts of data. Powerful computing capability is making analysis possible earlier, setting expectations for realistic visualizations, and creating more data to manage. We believe that building information modeling, or BIM, holds the key to alleviating many of the business challenges that architects, engineers, construction professionals, and owners face. Building information modeling is an intelligent model-based process that provides insight for creating and managing building projects faster, more economically, and with less environmental impact. BIM provides a way to gain greater project insight earlier in the design process to make more informed decisions, creating value at every step of the project lifecycle. A global market analysis and forecast done by Pike Research in 2012 on building information modeling concluded that, quote, for those who are or have been using BIM tools and collaboration techniques for a longer period of time, BIM has been proven to be remarkably successful in the quality of the results that it can produce. As for building owners and financiers, BIM has driven costs down and made the estimation process more accurate. Additionally, BIM helps facilitate more visibility and interaction in the overall design build process for the owners of a building, enabling them to take a more active role in determining the final outcome of capital-intensive projects, end quote. In addition, Pike Research suggests that, quote, as energy conservation and carbon emissions become increasingly important on a global basis, the adoption of BIM tools and practices will become a higher priority since it can significantly affect the efficient use of valuable and scarce resources. According to Pike Research, quote, early adopters of BIM tools and practices can gain a significant advantage over their competitors, end quote. Most BIM applications will be performed on new construction activities, although building retrofits provide a sizable market as well. One of the main reasons for performing a retrofit is to reduce energy consumption, and the latest BIM tools support this work through the availability of rapid energy modeling technologies. Some benefits of BIM can be experienced on a user's first few projects, such as reduced errors and omissions, rework, and cycle times of workflows. Others require longer time frames to demonstrate their value, such as reduced cost, scheduling claims, or maintaining repeat business and increasing profits. The top percentage gainers include increased profits. This rating expanded by 70% from 21% in the next to last position in 2009 to 36% in 2012. This could drive use of BIM in the future. As BIM processes become more standardized and the initial costs of adoption and implementation are amortized, firms using BIM have the ability to see a sustained impact on profitability. Fewer claims and litigation. This benefit grew by 40% from 2009, growing from 20% in 2009 to 28% in 2012. This indicates a growing belief that as more problems are avoided during construction and claims measurably diminish, this will be a reliable benefit. Reducing overall project duration. This metric requires a substantial number of completed projects in order to be validated, and if the trend of increased importance continues, growing from 27% in 2009 to 37% in 2012, reduced project duration will become a powerful ingredient of a quantifiable BIM benefit calculation. This research shows higher levels of importance for the 10 of the 11 BIM benefits rated compared to the 2009 results. Interestingly, the largest percentage increases occur with benefits that take longer to validate, reflecting the increasing length of time BIM has been in the market and the increasing maturity of BIM users in evaluating its benefits. BIM usage is increasing all across the board. Quote, architects have consistently been the heaviest BIM users due to the length of time they have been involved with BIM. They are projected to reach an industry topping level of 75% at the intensity in 2014. Engineers reported the least adoption of BIM in 2009 at 42%, so they had more light users at 41% than other categories. However, in keeping with their surge in BIM adoption from 2009 to 2012, light usage is projected to drop to 12% by 2014, and over two-thirds at 69% predict being at heavy of a 26% or heavy or very heavy 43% use levels by 2014. Contractors who now lead the industry in overall BIM adoption also show the most dramatic changes in implementation from 2009 to 2014. The ranks of very heavy users will almost triple from 21% in 2009 to 55% in 2014. Light users dropped from over one-third at 37% in 2009 to only 6% in 2014. Over 80% say they will be at a heavy 27% or a very heavy 55% implementation level by 2014. Owners topped the light user category in 2009 to 2012 at over 40% each time, but only 7% of the 2012 research respondents believe they will still be at that level in 2014, and 44% of them predict they will be at a very high level of implementation by 2014, end quote. While these trends will shape the building industry over a long period of time, many firms are facing immediate business challenges such as how to win new work, meet client requirements for BIM and sustainable design, and delivering projects more efficiently to increase profitability. Firms facing these challenges must find ways to alleviate them by improving their business processes. They must examine how the services they provide will prepare them for the future demands of the industry and clients. They also must understand why more owners and governments are requiring building information modeling and how they can meet this need. And finally, firms must find ways to work with project stakeholders more collaboratively and to improve the design and building process. With the Autodesk Building Design Suite, you can do all of this. Next, we're going to discuss the value of Autodesk Building Design Suite. The Autodesk Building Design Suite is a comprehensive software solution that combines building information modeling and CAD tools to help you design, simulate, visualize, document, and build better buildings. The Building Design Suite can help you to design and build better buildings with intelligent 3D model-based design, help you improve collaboration between team members and project stakeholders, to produce compelling visualizations to present ideas more clearly, use integrated analysis to help inform design and construction decisions, to create consistent documentation with greater accuracy and efficiency, and improve control over project outcomes with more valuable insight across the building lifecycle. A few of these, notated by the stars, can only be capable with the Building Design Suite Premium and Ultimate editions. The Building Design Suite represents an evolution of our suites for building professionals and contains many unique capabilities that can help you design and communicate more effectively with interoperability and more powerful workflows that are not feasible with standalone products. Autodesk Building Design Suite is created to be a comprehensive end-to-end software solution that combines building information modeling and CAD tools to help you design, analyze, visualize, and build better buildings. Another thing that makes the suite offering unique is that the Premium and Ultimate editions include a suite-exclusive version of Autodesk Revit software that combines specialized tools for architectural design, MEP engineering, and structural engineering that are part of the standalone versions of Revit in one comprehensive application. This enables you to gain access to a broader set of tools that can help you collaborate more effectively with other building design disciplines on the Revit platform. There's a revolution underway, and you may have been hearing about Autodesk 360. This is Autodesk's way to connect you to the virtually infinite computing power of cloud-based services and a digital workspace for design and collaboration. Anyone can have a free Autodesk 360 account with access for storage and collaboration, and if your Building Design Suite software is on subscription, you get access to a lot more. Finally, what really differentiates the Building Design Suites is the powerful workflows you can use, which are enabled by an expanded toolset and unique interoperability across the products in the suite. Plus, the suite offers an economical and convenient way for customers to access their design software of choice. You may be asking what software is included. Autodesk Building Design Suite 2014 is available in 3 editions: the Standard, the Premium, and the Ultimate. You may not use every product in the suite. However, the value of the suite pricing means that even if you use just 2 components, you'll realize significant savings over purchasing the software separately. Autodesk Building Design Suite 2014 Standard is ideal for you if you're a building designer, drafter, or detailer who needs a foundational set of tools to help you efficiently design, document, and share drawings using the DWG technology. It includes the latest releases of AutoCAD as well as AutoCAD Architecture and AutoCAD MEP, which are the versions of AutoCAD software specifically for the building industry. It also includes Autodesk Showcase, 3D presentation, and 3D visualization software, which provides easy-to-use presentation and design exploration tools that enable you to communicate your ideas more effectively. Sketchbook Designer, which is exclusive to the Design and Creation suites, enables you to create breakthrough conceptual design sketches for AutoCAD software. New to the suite are AutoCAD Raster Design, which is a raster to vector conversion software, and Autodesk Recap software, which will revolutionize how you can capture design information and bring it into your software. Autodesk Building Design Suite 2014 Premium Edition adds to the software in the Standard Edition. It's ideal for architects who need an optimized set of tools that includes AutoCAD software and adds the power of building information modeling with Autodesk Revit 2014 software. It also includes Autodesk 3ds Max Design 2014 software for even more compelling visualizations, and Navisworks Simulate, which provides advanced tools for simulation and powerful features to help you better communicate project information. Autodesk Building Design Suite 2014 Ultimate builds on the Premium Edition and is for architecture, engineering, and construction professionals who need the power of BIM plus additional advanced tools for design and construction. This suite includes Autodesk Inventor and an even more advanced version of Navisworks, which is Navisworks Manage, that includes all the capabilities of Navisworks Simulate plus clash detection and interference management capabilities. The suite includes Robot Structural Analysis Professional, which provides structural engineers with advanced building simulation and analysis capabilities, which is ideal for large, complex structures. The Ultimate Edition also includes Autodesk InfraWorks software for those who need to quickly and easily create 3D site plan proposals. The three editions of Autodesk Building Design Suite 2014 have varying Autodesk 360 Cloud Service entitlements. All editions on Autodesk subscription have basic storage, view, and collaboration entitlements. Cloud credits are units of measure that are used to pay for use of add-on services. Building Design Suite Standard on subscription includes rendering with Autodesk 360 and the Green Building Studio web-based energy analysis software that can help architects and designers perform whole building analysis, optimize energy efficiency, and work toward carbon neutrality earlier in the design process. Benefits are cumulative, so BDS Premium on subscription customers get everything I've just mentioned, plus access to structural analysis for Autodesk Revit and energy analysis for Revit. Ultimate customers add the optimization for Inventor and Autodesk InfraWorks 360, which complement the products in the suite. Now that we've gone through some industry trends and how the Autodesk Building Design Suite plays a role in addressing some of the more immediate business challenges firms face, let's dive in and call out some of the new features in the Building Design Suite that are most compelling for architects. Autodesk is always striving to improve and expand software capabilities, and the latest release is no exception. So let's start with a product you're probably all familiar with, AutoCAD. The new features in AutoCAD 2014 are centered around four key themes: connectivity, customization, design, and documentation. In connectivity, a new feature is Design Feed, which provides social collaboration tools to drive greater involvement with project stakeholders. Design Feed works in connection with Autodesk 360 so that you can communicate with stakeholders about your design anytime, anywhere. You can have a conversation about your design right alongside your drawings. Your comments on the design sync in seconds so that there's never any question about the latest information about the design. AutoCAD 2014 also includes enhanced geolocation capabilities and a new Live Maps feature which enables you to easily connect your designs to the world around you. Live Maps supports key workflows like locating drawings and site analysis. Geolocation capabilities allow you to locate and view designs in the real world, as well as aggregate and overlay 2D and 3D geolocated data within your designs. One of the goals for AutoCAD 2014 was to make efficiency improvements for all users. As a result, this release includes a focus on improving the command line. Auto-correction has been added to the command line, which automatically spell checks users' inputs and offers suggestions from a synonym list. This helps compensate for user error to boost your efficiency. The 2014 release of AutoCAD also automatically learns how to improve your efficiency over time. When you type in the command line, it offers a list of suggested commands and learns the commands you use most often so that those come to the top of the command line when you start typing. Finally, reality capture has been enhanced in AutoCAD 2014. Point cloud functionality now supports the ability to attach point cloud project or scan files, including the RCP and RCS file formats. Autodesk AutoCAD Architecture 2014 release builds on AutoCAD to provide new features and enhancements to improve productivity and usability. In particular, I want to highlight a few features in this release. The new Set to Layer 0 feature allows you to change the layer of all drawing entities to layer 0 in one click. This helps you to clean up drawings with objects on unused layers by moving them to layer 0. You can assign different definitions to block instances as your design changes. The AutoCAD command line search feature has been extended to include architecture styles. Typing a portion of a name will list only styles that have it in the name, another one of those small things that will save you time. The new escarpment block feature is a definite productivity enhancement. With it, you can quickly represent changes in slope, avoiding the multi-step process of manually creating those complex graphics. When it comes to drafting and documentation, some improvements in the 2014 release include the new display order by layer tool, which enables you to set an order for layers in a list and apply the display order for objects on each layer. In response to an Augie wishlist request, the workflow for adding many doors or windows to a wall segment is now streamlined by restoring the previous option. And finally, there's a new door and window justification option that enables you to more easily add doors and windows flush to an edge of a wall. New products in the Building Design Suite include Autodesk Recap. Rather than beginning with a blank sheet, Autodesk Recap enables any designer, architect, or engineer to add, modify, validate, and document their design process more accurately in context from existing environments. Autodesk Recap delivers powerful and easy-to-use workflows on the desktop and in the cloud to create intelligent 3D data from laser scans and captured photos. Autodesk AutoCAD Raster Design is a powerful raster editing and raster to vector conversion tool to help increase the visual information on a building plan. Autodesk Revit 2014 includes a long list of platform enhancements for building design and documentation, interoperability, and analysis. The new Building Element Energy Analysis tool advances customer workflows to energy analysis using detailed Revit models. We'll talk about this feature in a little bit. You also see documentation improvements that allow you to display alternate dimension units along with the primary units for all permanent and spot dimension types to comply with common dimensioning standards. Construction documents are improved with the ability to create non-rectangular crop regions that allows easier presentations of reference model areas and gives more efficient documentation layout. Collaborate more effectively with enhanced interoperability between technologies, including improvements for IFC, DWF, DWG, and DXF, and 3D Solids. Enhancements to the API improve design workflows with highly integrated external features through a code-checking API and a dockable dialog API. The View API improves multi-product workflows through view filters and the Visibility Graphics API. The Duct and Pipe Calculations API allows third-party developers to create their own calculation add-ins to override default ones used in Revit to support local industry standards. So, to go into a little more detail about Revit, let's talk about schedule enhancements. Improvements in Revit 2014 give you more control of schedule formatting and increased access to data within BIM. These enhancements can help you with text and table formatting for better customization and more intuitive access to parameters. Text properties and table formatting improvements help give you more control to make your schedules look the way you want. Enhancements made to Stair and railing tools are in response to customer requests to more easily model, edit, and document stair and railing designs. With Revit 2014, you can edit rail patterns and customize the stair winder pattern. Enhancements to run width, stair representation, stair join, and other tools help improve the quality of your designs. Railing transitions have been improved as well as the usability of the stair tools. The bottom line here is now you can more easily model, edit, and document stair and railing designs to meet your requirements. The new non-rectangular crop tool gives you increased flexibility when you are documenting new and existing layouts, and can save you time by eliminating cumbersome workarounds. Using new tools on the Modify and Draw panels, you can edit the crop region as needed. You can modify the existing lines or even delete the lines and sketch a completely different shape. And don't worry, the Reset Crop feature changes the edited crop region to a rectangular shape, and all changes made in sketch mode are discarded. This allows easier presentation of reference model areas and gives more efficient documentation layout. With the new Displaced Elements feature, you can create exploded views of any 3D view, including perspective. Exploded views can be used to illustrate the relationship model elements have to the model as a whole. This information can be used in construction documents to show design intent. In any 3D view, including perspective, model elements can be moved by using the Displaced Elements tool. Use this tool to create displacement sets and move them along their X, Y, and Z axes to a specified distance away from the model. Then you can draw paths that connect these elements back to their original model location. Visualize the building elements and how they are connected with the ability to create these exploded 3D diagram views. Revit 2014 features fairly dramatic performance improvements that can seriously impact productivity. In this release, you have an option to temporarily suspend certain features that affect the display of the model. This option improves performance when you are navigating a 2D view or a 3D view in ways that manipulate the camera. Performance improvements help deliver a smoother experience when working on Revit projects of any size. Now, in addition to energy analysis of conceptual massing elements, you can perform energy analysis using detailed Revit models. The Building Elements in Simulation option creates an energy analytical model directly from your Revit Building Elements and sends it to Autodesk Green Building Studio for simulation using the Department of Energy's 2.2. Once the analysis is complete, you can review and compare results as you continue to iterate the model and inform your design decisions. This new feature works both with and without the placement of Revit room and space objects, facilitating whole building energy simulation with as little as one click. The tool also accounts for more complex model geometry like sloped walls, varying wall thickness, and plenum spaces. There's no need to prepare the model for analysis or rebuild a separate model, so you can conduct more reliable, repeatable, whole building energy analysis with less time and skill. The 2014 release of Revit makes using point cloud data even better and easier than before. With improved performance and usability, a new point cloud engine enables you to link RCP and RCS format point clouds into a project. The point cloud tool can also be used to index raw format point clouds to the RCP/RCS formats. New visibility and graphics override options allow you to control the color mode for the point cloud display, and the bottom line is it's just faster interaction and greater performance. Now, moving on to Navisworks Simulate and Manage. Quantification is a new feature in both Navisworks Simulate and Navisworks Manage 2014. This enables you to bring quantities from an aggregated model into a project. Quantification enables quantities from model properties, ties quantification data to model objects without properties, and creates quantity placeholders for non-modeled items. The ability to go from high-level detailed models to virtually no details and still enable proper quantity takeoff will support the entire project team from design to field execution. A workbook is also included that keeps a running report of all quantities in the model, which can be exported to Excel for downstream workflows, including use in standard estimating applications. Lastly, the quantification capabilities enable a change management workflow in which updates to models can be analyzed, compared, and tracked to see and take action on where designs or properties have changed quickly and easily for the purpose of quantification. 3ds Max Design is in the Premium and Ultimate editions of the suite. An exciting new feature enables you to bring worlds to life in a few simple steps with the new crowd animation feature. Offering high-level control of plausible human animation, Populate enables you to more quickly and easily generate moving or idle crowds within selected areas of a scene to enrich presentations with realistic human activity. Populate comes with a set of animations and characters for use in common public settings such as sidewalks, public spaces, hallways, lobbies, and plazas. Crowd composition tools enable you to connect walkways into patterns of pedestrian flow. The Enhanced Perspective Match feature also enables artists to interactively match the camera view of a scene to the perspective of a photo background. With this feature, artists can more easily place a model into the context of a still frame photographic background. And now that we've covered what's new in the suites, I'd like to present how you can use the workflows enabled by the products in the suite to address specific architecture design challenges and help you to meet client requirements, win more business, and increase profitability. Renovation. As more and more architects and engineers work on the renovation of existing buildings, the process of gathering existing conditions has become a critical part of the workflow. Certain buildings make the manual collection of as-built information extremely difficult, very time-consuming, and sometimes impossible. Autodesk Recap and Autodesk Revit, both included in the Autodesk Building Design Suite Premium and Ultimate editions, work seamlessly together to address these challenges. Autodesk Recap delivers powerful and easy-to-use workflows on the desktop and in the cloud to create intelligent 3D models from point cloud files via laser scans and captured photos. Rather than beginning with a blank sheet, Autodesk Recap now enables any designer, architect, or engineer to add, modify, validate, and document their design process in the context of existing environments. When using photos, captured images are converted in the cloud via Recap Photo and exported as point cloud files via Recap Studio. Similarly, Recap Studio can create point cloud files directly from laser files. Point clouds created using Autodesk Recap can be inserted into your Revit model, just like any other data you use. Since the data is comprised of 3D information, it can be assessed in all common views that are used today, such as sections, plans, and elevations. Using common view manipulations, you can isolate particular regions of the point cloud. This is particularly helpful in getting better understanding of various aspects of this existing building. And in order to create model geometry of an existing building, you can easily snap to point cloud data to create geometry such as walls, columns, and floors. This enables you to quickly recreate elements that depict as-built conditions. Using point cloud data created in Autodesk Recap within your Revit models, you can use normal modeling techniques that are already part of your workflow to create your model. As the model progresses, you begin to see actual building elements in place of the point cloud data. The end result is a consumable, rich information model that can be used as the basis of your renovation. Using Autodesk Building Design Suite, specifically Autodesk Revit and Autodesk Recap, you can take on complex renovation projects with accuracy, consistency, and confidence. Creating more energy efficient, sustainable designs. Building performance analysis provides unique insights into the energy and environmental performance of buildings at any stage in their life cycle. This is invaluable to delivering and maintaining higher performing buildings more effectively and with greater certainty, both of which are critically important investment factors for the building owners of today. Autodesk Revit, included in the Building Design Suite Premium and Ultimate Editions, and Energy Analysis for Revit, a cloud-based analysis tool that is offered as a subscription benefit, work effectively together to help inform sustainable design decisions. For example, during the early stages of a project, architects and engineers can use energy analysis for Revit to compare the energy consumption and cost of multiple design alternatives directly within Revit. The process is simple. Using massing forms in your project, you can automatically convert concept models into energy models for analysis. You can even factor in the physical location of your project. Since energy analysis for Revit accesses a cloud-based global climate database that contains more than 1.5 million weather datasets, it ensures that the analysis is based on the most up-to-date information available. Lastly, energy analysis for Revit delivers easy-to-understand graphical results. Multiple design options can even be compared and evaluated side by side with reports that compare energy use, life cycle cost, and a breakdown of consumption and loads. Using the Building Design Suite and its subscription services, specifically Revit and Energy Analysis for Revit, you can adopt more scalable, sustainable design workflows that fit into your standard processes. Visualization. Creating compelling visualizations is an important component to winning new business. It's a key to differentiate yourself from your competition. Often the process requires the use of trained professionals who specialize in this type of work. Generally speaking, this type of expertise isn't in-house, meaning that the work must be outsourced, which can be very time-consuming and very costly. Autodesk Revit and 3ds Max Design, both offered in the Autodesk Building Design Suite, Premium, and Ultimate Editions, can address these challenges. Architects and engineers who use Autodesk Revit can present their designs in a variety of ways to convey design intent to stakeholders for the purpose of gaining buy-in and winning business. Within Revit, there are many tools at your disposal, including traditional 2D presentation views, such as space plans, sections, and elevations, as well as 3D views that automatically update as 2D views change. For designers who want to take their visualizations to the next level, Autodesk Revit also provides a seamless workflow with 3ds Max Design, a comprehensive 3D modeling, animation, and rendering solution used by architects, designers, civil engineers, and visualization specialists. By simply using the built-in export tools within Autodesk Revit, model files automatically export to 3ds Max Design, complete with building material, lighting, and even camera views that can be animated for the purpose of creating photorealistic flybys and walkthroughs. With Revit models and 3ds Max Design, both offered in the Autodesk Building Design Suite, you can validate and sell designs before they are built, rapidly iterate on a variety of design options through the use of analysis tools, and ultimately leverage your designs to deliver high-impact visuals and animations for the purpose of winning new business. Sharing designs with the extended design team. Collaborating on projects with an extended multidisciplinary design team of stakeholders can be a very difficult task to manage, especially when each team is using different design tools. The challenges resulting from this include lack of coordination, lack of insight into potential design issues before actual construction, and an increase of RFIs in the field once construction starts. All these factors ultimately translate into longer construction schedules and wasted budget. Autodesk Revit and Autodesk Navisworks Manage, both offered in the Autodesk Building Design Suite Ultimate Edition, can address these challenges. Since Autodesk Revit creates BIM models where all of the project views are coordinated, AEC professionals that leverage it for design intent and constructability purposes can be sure that plans, sections, elevations, and even schedules are all updated as the design changes, thereby reducing the possibility of inaccurate data. And for the instances when the project team uses a variety of different design tools, Autodesk Navisworks Manage can help coordinate all the project files. With support for a variety of commonly used file formats, including Revit, stakeholders can aggregate all of the different project files into a single model so that it can be reviewed in real time. You can even walk around the model itself before it's built to visually identify construction errors before they are discovered in the field. Common markup tools can even be used to document the errors. And for conflicts that can't be seen by the human eye, you can take advantage of the Navisworks Clash Detective feature that does a thorough analysis of all the project data, highlighting clashes and collisions so that everyone can be aware of them and resolve them quickly, easily, and cheaply while the project is still in its digital stage. With Autodesk Revit and Navisworks Manage, both available in the Autodesk Building Design Suite Ultimate Edition, AEC professionals can holistically review integrated models and data with stakeholders to gain better control over project outcomes through better cross-discipline coordination and earlier conflict resolution before construction or renovation ever begins. Now, talked about moving to BIM. Earlier we talked about the value of BIM and how it is changing the AEC industry, the short and long-term benefits of BIM, and the adoption level by discipline, all of which is pointing to the fact that BIM is now a key part of the industry. So how do you move to BIM, and what are the barriers that you might face? Our most successful customers have realized that BIM is first and foremost a business decision. They have clearly identified how BIM will support their organization's strategy and that there is a common vision built on business objectives. They have also acknowledged that BIM is a management decision. Adequate resources have to be committed to meet their goals. Most projects will fail without proper resources. Last but not least, BIM involves changing existing processes if you want to realize the bigger benefits of BIM. You will restrict your return on investment if you simply replace CAD with BIM tools in your existing processes. So, what do you think about when moving to BIM? First of all, you need to develop a strategy. This should assess and establish the following. What is the current state of your business's BIM capabilities? How does moving to BIM align with your business goals? And does introducing BIM into your business change how you prioritize these business goals? Once you've assessed and answered these questions, you need to define a roadmap for implementing BIM into your business. This roadmap can detail how you do this at either an enterprise or on a project level, or both. Once you've identified your strategy and created a roadmap, you can move into the implementation and integration stage. This stage involves people, processes, and technology. Overall, you are creating the new standards and processes that your business will use. There are a number of interdependent pieces, including building a data model, integrating the model with analysis tools, collaboration methods and tools, data management, and quality control. The aim is to deliver processes and tools which provide the ability for you to generate your project deliverables. This box indicates your deliverables to your customers. This diagram is a simple representation of the implementation and integration workflow. The circular arcs are to communicate an interdependency of these activities, It is not to be a specific path. 1. Have a plan on how to use BIM on a project. Number 2. Implement the new processes and technology by doing the following. Define the data model and content standards. Integrate analysis tools to assess or test your design. Collaborate with others on your design. Manage your design files and ensure quality models. And last of all, ensure you can produce or generate your project deliverables. Start by analyzing your ability to introduce change to your environment. This can include identifying a formal training group, establish change management procedures, constraints such as union agreements, etc., etc. Then, inventory all of the knowledge and skills your staff needs to successfully leverage BIM. Look for changes from your existing methods and tools. This can include any changes to your company's approval processes, changes to a staff member's job function, and specific product functions. Then define the learning paths required for staff to acquire these new skills. Next, identify and develop the methods and tools to be applied for your environment. This could include instructor-led training, custom training materials, webcasts, external or internal user support staff, V-books, community development, internal blogs, and a lot more. Finally, deliver the training, mentoring, and support to your user community. So now that you've had a chance to discover the new Autodesk Building Design Suite, here are some next steps for you to take away from today. To determine if the Autodesk Building Design Suite is right for you, we'd love for you to call and talk to our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff. You can also visit our BIM configurator page at the address autodesk-build.today.com/BIM configurator/Sterling Systems LLC. You can also visit us online at sterlingsystemsusa.com. There is also a limited time promotion that I wanted to tell you about. For today and tomorrow, Autodesk is offering up to $1,500 on their 2014 design and creation suites. This includes $600 for the standard, $1,000 for the premium, and $1,500 for the ultimate editions. Please call us today for specific details as this promotion ends on October 25th. I'd like to thank you again for joining me today. We'll be available online to continue answering any and all of your questions. So thank you.